Hey guys, welcome to Denny's. Today, we're going to go over the access info screen in the first Descendant. More specifically, we're going to go over how to target farm more efficiently Descendants, weapons, and enhancement materials. You can use this for other things, obviously. Like this screen is great. There's no way to really wrong or to use this wrong necessarily. It's just that we can be a bit more efficient with it. So a lot of people will go, okay, hey, I want this weapon. How do I farm it? Right? You're going to go into the details. You're going to look at this screen, and there's a lot of stuff thrown at you. Obviously, it's nice to know how to get these as far as the materials. But what we're looking for is actually a more efficient way to know about the drop rates, because the blueprints, which are these guys here, those are the main thing we're looking for, and the code, right? Those are the main thing we're looking for, because those are what have the drop rates. Everything else is not the same. So as far as the efficient way to do this for Descendants as well, blueprints doesn't really show the drop rates there, even if you hit F on them. I'm going to show you a little bit of an easier way. Before I get started, I would really appreciate if you guys could like the video if it helped you. Only if it helped you. Leave a comment if it helped you, and leave a comment even if it didn't. If there's any kind of critical feedback you guys have for me, I would really appreciate it. It would mean the world if you guys could give me some feedback, what I can do better, what I can improve. And then as far as subscribing, up to you. I would love if you guys did, but obviously, if you want to see more content like this, you can maybe give me a couple shots, and I'll get that subscribe from you guys. I will definitely try to earn it. So let's actually get into it before I waste too much time, though. So biggest way to be efficient, instead of doing all this, guys, instead of the weapon descendant enhancement, we're actually going to go to the amorphous material. So what this does is give you a way to target farm whatever you're trying to target farm way more efficiently instead of relying on chance as much. Now, obviously, there's still a chance. There's always going to be RNG involved with this game, but that's kind of the premise of the game, the RNG, the grindy. If you don't want to farm, you probably shouldn't look at going into this game too deep. But gameplay is cool, everything, I love it, so I'm a big fan of farming, and I'm okay with doing repetitive stuff. However, you can get much more efficient, and we're going to go over that now. So let's say we want Jaber. So for example, Jaber is one of the endgame ones. So if you look at the early amorphous material patterns, he only has like a 3% drop chance on his enhanced cells right there. Not efficient at all, to be honest with you, because the way we get this amorphous pattern, if you hit L, I think, on it, which I have to be out of the typing screen, but if you hit L, you can see we get it from Kingston Hard. Oh no, that's wrong. We get it from the normal mode, you get it you unbox it at Gravewalker, but you actually get it from doing, I believe, that's F, the dungeon in Slumber, the dungeon in Kingston, right? So very easy because it's 100% drop rate. However, 100% drop rate to get a 3% chance to get Jaber is no good. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for the first legendaries. The first legendaries is 55. You can actually use the legendary on the last boss, the Hanged Man. So the first legendary is actually not too bad to get if you're towards the end game. But nonetheless, this is going to be more efficient, right? 20% chance for enhanced cells compared to 3%. So that is why you want to use this for anything you're going to farm. And then you can do the same. You can even specify. So I can go to the Spiral Catalyst and see this one's 6%. The first legendary is 20%. Now, obviously, if you can't kill the hard mode bosses yet, this is not for you, unfortunately. However, it gives you an idea at what to strive for. In my opinion, you should absolutely not be farming Jaber when you are low level. You should absolutely not be farming him when you're low. It is a waste of time. I mean, it's cool if you get, Greg's Reversed Fade and King's Guard and the Crystallation Catalyst at the same time. Don't get me wrong. You can pretty much do anything in this game and not be doing it wrong because there's so much to farm. However, you can definitely be more efficient, right? And I'm going to go over one more real quick because this is going to be a quick video. We're going to go over the Smithereens. Just a random gun that you can get, a legendary shotgun. And the Smithereens can drop immediately with a 38% chance, as you can see, for the synthetic fiber. But let's look at the code first, or not the code, what's it called? It's the pattern, blueprint. So the blueprint drops at a much lower, so 15% here. This one actually has a 38%. So the moral of the story for all the guns is they're not going to be as hard as the Descendants. However, there's still more efficiencies. So for example, you're not going to, why would you want to farm Smithereens at a 15% chance when you could farm it at a 38% chance, right? And you can farm this and Enzo and Smithereens at the same time if you want at 38% chance. So there's ways to be efficient. Moral of the story is start using the access info screen a bit smarter. Don't rely on these. Rely on these for the materials, which is nice. You can just go here, check the materials. But for that, you can literally just tap on it, hit U to track it, track it, track it. You can see the materials here at the bottom. And then you can track the materials if you want. All right. But This is much more efficient. It's going to give you an idea what to farm for the better drop rates, and if it's worth farming at the time, at the moment of the game you're in. If you're in the mid game, probably shouldn't be farming Jabber because you're wasting your time as far as Jabber. Now, you're not wasting your time on other things. I went into that, blah, 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 but you get the idea. Super quick video, super easy to understand. I think that if you take this into account, you'll probably get the Descendants a bit quicker. It's what I did. Entirely free to play. I have bought some skins already. I'm a sucker for cosmetics, but I have not bought any Descendants yet. I have not bought any Descendants. I've farmed Enzo, and I farmed Freyna, and I farmed Sharon. Freyna and Sharon are very easy, but that specific strategy is what I used to farm Enzo, and it got me him very quick because I was able to efficiently farm him with the % drops. So yeah, that was the video. Super easy, super quick. Appreciate any feedback you guys have if you stayed this long. Very rare, so much appreciated. And don't forget to leave a comment with some feedback, guys. And that's been it. I'll see you when I see you. Hope you're enjoying the game. Peace out. Goodbye.